صيف ما يجيكش واحد ولا تلبس مسابقة.
Falcons turn to pick.
وهذه عريقة. ساعات طبعا يكسو شوية عادي كي نغسلهم.
And the bristleback disruptor coming out as well, so we most likely have our offlane set. Depending on where the bristle goes, I'm gonna assume it's Miero's hero. That's the only player that has picked it up so far, but we know Pure can do that as well, and disruptor cannot go wrong with that either way.
Hoodwink and Disruptor both thrive when you have any hero that likes to aggressively position, and Bristleback is probably one of the top offlaners at happily running into fights, not caring. Even if he does get 100 to 0, you're probably using multiple heroes, multiple spells, and yeah, very solid draft so far.
I think they've doubled back for the Sand King because BB team ended up banning the DK themselves, and maybe what they didn't want to play against was a potential Hoodwink.
اديها الكوزينة بالغلاق.
And the Ag Static Storm that will come out later in the game. Shadow Demon is one of the better heroes to play against this. If he's not...
Sons to the name, of course, as mentioned, the puck. Kind of expected to GPK in this position. Will Falcons try and get one final stun to be an answer towards the puck? That is going to be the question.
I will say, statistically, it's looking pretty good for BB team.
Yep.
100% win rate on the puck, 100% win rate on the bristle. Surely they can't lose.
This is super high comfort for them, absolutely. Yeah. And also they had full reserve time going into these bans too. They should be feeling good. They do pick out of phase. Do you guys feel like they are gonna run back the Lifestealer? Should they look for something else? It is still a double strength core. Sure, there's an SD. Do you want something else?
They have free choice though. Like there's an Ursa if they want to be tanky and kind of soak up the jump, you don't die. There's a Lifestealer as well, like we just saw with the Infest. You don't care as long as you don't get 100-0 from the Sven jump. Like yeah, so many options for Pure to pick up.
Yeah, let's see which ones Falcons is gonna eliminate, and it is of course BB team that will be banning heroes that most likely will be played from the offlane with the Mars already removed.
I'm just looking at this Puck plus Hoodwink and comparing it to the DK plus Hoodwink of last game that was really instrumental in their comeback. While GPK is undefeated on this Puck right now, I don't think they're going to have that pacing that the DK gave them. They're still going to struggle versus the Sand King. The issue is still there.
And
that's a troll removed.
How are they going to make it through that early game?
Both teams are relatively equal in their pacing, where it's like Puck can make reactionary plays, Sand King wants to be proactive, but Sven still needs to farm, Bristle wants to farm an item or two. Like, it's not as if there's this perfect core plus mid lane completely break the map. There is a bit of greed here. That's why I think Falcons might even look towards, you know, a last pick Doom potentially. In a slower game, you're chilling, you can buy Helmet Dom, buy some Midas, you Doom Bristleback, delete one hero, the Sven, the Sand King, they focus on the puck. There's some options for Falcons to try and slow down the game and hit their stride of farm that they like to do.
BP team, I'm also looking, you should look for a way to do something against the Sven. Like if I'm looking at minute 20 to 25, Sven is gonna have like Mom, BKB, Blink, maybe an Echo Saber. There's nothing that really like stops him. Are you gonna burst him with those heroes? No, not really. If he jumps you first, he's gonna BKB and run through all of you, hit you down with an Ench running in SDs behind Sand King as well. So BB team need to find a way for the early game, like Effie already mentioned, could look a little bit iffy there as well. But also just to have this answer for Pure that he can feel good and that the scale is on their side.
The point is, you're a man
I mean, to me, the issue of lanes still exists. Like, if you look at Miero's lane on Bristleback, he's playing it into Enchantress plus Sven. They're going to have Warcry, they're going to have Sustain from Edge. They're not really going to be killing or diving anybody. He's going to be dependent on farm to come back. But if that safe lane goes well, they're running into BB Team's triangle early on and taking it. They're also going to get their pick of the litter for a last pick here on Falcons.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, what can you pick for Pure that can give him a strong lane blind?
5 seconds remaining.
It would have been Ursa. They did ban it out.
I mean, it depends. I'm not too sure what else is like in his arsenal. The TA would have been nice. It's also out. I'm still kind of looking at maybe the Lifestealer because it does give you the matchup. It is blind, which, you know, it sucks. You might get like Slardart on 24. But the problem is you have to pick blind. You're gonna have to suffer somewhere.
Yeah, we see the Faces Voids is one of the only heroes that we just saw of his most played that is still in the pool if he wants to go for something like that.
It's something I can see, but it's also it is volatile and slow. It takes a long time to come online because I do see a potential damage problem, and Void, he doesn't deal damage until like a couple items in.
I mean, there is one option with like a Morphling. You don't really die to the Fen, you can disengage. Sure, there's an SD to take clones of yourself, but SD's probably focused more on saving.
There's also Mercy. She's been ignored. You could just play for kills. You can pick her blind quite comfortably.
That's true.
She doesn't have the scaling that Pure necessarily wants to play with, but your Bristle can do that for you. Your Puck can do that for you.
It's something we've seen Tightbound do. Like, I would like it a lot if they're looking more at like their own draft. Disruptor Marcy, again, it's a combo I love a lot. Strong lane, go together, you can double gate, you can make stuff happen. I'm maybe a little worried. I would say SD is kind of annoying, but you can play towards like with the rest. So it depends a lot on what do they value more. Is it like, do they want to counter Falcons? Do they want to worry more about themselves? Do they value the scale? Do they value the tempo?
Do they even know what they want right now? They're using all their reserve time on this ban. Look what this ban is to then protect your blind carry pick into the Namar seeing absolutely everything.
I will say I do love that they had the almost full 2 minutes to think about that. They ban out the Slaughter and they insta-lock an anti-mage. Now that was not on our bingo card at all.
No, I honestly just always forget about it in drafts, and sure, I think with Helmet Dominator it does have a bit more life, right? If this was a non-Helmet Dominator anti-mage, then it's kind of awkward, but because of the pacing that you apply, the map kind of pushing, scaling into the game, yeah, it's going to be annoying.
Is it time for the Ahmad Elsie? We haven't seen
that.
Would be,
it's actually really cool to think. You're against Bristle, you lane well into AM. I mean, I will say one thing. AM is good and he buys Dom. He's good against tanking. You can sometimes maybe not get stunned by Sven, but I don't think you stop Falcons from what they're doing. So yeah, you're playing for your own scale. I personally don't love the anti-mage. Of course, it can work. It has been banned a lot, but it also depends on what do Falcons have here on the slot to counter it.
Well, I do know what they don't. They don't have any time. Is the Huskar, the anti-mage versus Huskar. I'm sure it crossed a lot of people's minds, but everybody was like, nah, surely not. And then it does come out. But this is actually a classic team.
I was 3.5 seconds away from talking about it, I promise you. But yeah, offlane Huskar, just delete the lane, go aggressive, make sure Pure has to think about the jungle, make sure he thinks backwards. We saw in game 1, all right? What did Amar type in all chat? Rank 50 laning incoming. Now he last picks a Huskar to show the rank 50 that is Pure, that his lane will not be fun. He will be looking at a comeback game on the anti-mage.
I love this pick because to me the issue with BB Team right now is their laning, and if you build another net worth advantage, BB Team do not have the same kind of draft they did last game that allows them for the same comebacks. They have to come out of lanes a little bit better because they're still facing the threat of the Sand King, and now they've got an anti-mage who's going to play pretty slowly.
Yeah, I didn't like the AM pick that much to begin with, and I think this Huskar makes it like 40 billion times harder for you to play. I'm looking at BB Team to do something like creative and cool, start 3 people top, look for like some early TPs. In my opinion, you got to change something to AM's game, because if this goes default to what it looks like, I don't like their chances at all.
Are you going to dodge the lane? Are you going to lane shenanigan it?
I mean, maybe, but then you got to do something. Whether it's lane shenanigans, triple top, I don't care. Do something.
But also, if the game gets to later, and anti-mage has like butterflies and abyssals and Sean, all this stuff, then yeah, it's going to be great. So
you got to get there.
You got to get there.
You could try lane the Huskar.
Yep.
I mean, Miro's not going to have the easiest lane anyway. Might as well just bank on him to make a comeback through the triangle, make sure Huskar doesn't beat up on the anti-mage too much.
Do we think at all that this Huskar was still on the radar for BB Team, or do we think they completely forgot about it?
I would never have this on my bingo card. 24 pick offlane Huskar.
ما نعرف.
This club, wherever the elite go, you go. I want to see you using it. Be big, be loud.
Sure, Amar maybe, but no. This is a really tough one to read.
Any final thoughts, T? Shaking your head.
I just want to watch a Huskar absolutely batter a lane and then probably lose the game potentially 40 minutes. Who knows? I don't know. It's offlane Huskar. It's kind of cool. It's that TI. That's nice.
Well, it does seem like my panel is kind of unanimously thinking that this Huskar might just push us to a third game of this series, and I think that will make a lot of people happy. But we're now what's going to happen in game number 2. But before we do, we're going to jump to the stage and see Tsunami with AUI 2000.
Thank you very much. Yes, I am joined by AUI 2000, coach of Falcons, where we had a very exciting end of that draft, but we'll go step by step. You let through GPK Puck. This guy's got a 100% win rate with it. What's the idea?
I mean, honestly, we're pretty confident against Puck as a hero. I think GPK is playing Puck the best in this tournament, but we felt like the other heroes were more deserving of bans.
Makes sense to me, but then some of the other heroes who maybe don't deserve bans come through. Anti-Mage 23rd pick. What's their plan here?
I think Pure just wants to carry the game because I think like the lane's weird into SD because he burns your mana. But honestly, I don't know. Like we picked Huskar last. I also have no idea, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know you're a mechanics nerd. Huskar, no mana. What's going on in the right-click situation?
Well, I assume his mana doesn't get burned if he has none, but I don't know.
Nothing gets past you, Curtis. You're a real authority on the case. All right, then. I just gotta say, when Amar demands a last pick Huskar, do you ever push back? Are you ever like, I don't know if this is the game for that?
And the thing is, he's clicking the buttons now, so you can't stop him. Like, we're just like, Amar, just pick your hero, and he just clicks it. We're like, oh, we thought we were picking Pangolier. Okay, it's a Huskar now. So, you know.
Amar is unchained. Let's see if it'll bring him to success. Good luck in game number 2.
It seems Falcons have themselves a rogue offlaner. He has picked himself the offlane Huskar, and I can't really blame him for it, Avery.
The man's feeling himself. He wants to get some revenge in this game to play his signature hero. The Huskar Masters have arrived at TI. How much damage is he going to do? It's not a question of will he do damage. It's a question of how much. This is going to be a very difficult laning phase for Pure to get through, and then he has a long road of recovery. Whereas he's against a Sven who might have a lot better time and stacks to go back to. And the all chat is just raining in.
Oh yeah, Amar starts it by saying he's gonna end the game by 20 minutes. Pure saying that Amar can only play cheese heroes. He's not good enough to play real heroes, apparently. It's quite the back and forth, and I'm sure we'll see more of it as the game progresses. But I cannot believe that coach interview. I thought, okay, Falcons are insane. Why are they giving GPK as Puck? And then when they picked the Huskar, I was like, oh, okay, it all comes according to plan. The Huskar will be able to provide an answer to the Puck after the laning phase. But apparently that wasn't even the idea at all. Amar just went rogue.
You can't stop him doing what he wants.
I guess
if
not.
If we learned anything, that is the reality. I do kind of agree with AUI's assessment. Like most of the cores, as Save will go down to snaking quick first, but most of the cores that Falcons have in their arsenal are innately good against Puck. It's a lot of beefy heroes, a lot of heroes with stun and disable, a lot of initiators, right? You think of Skeeter's hero pool. It's all these carries that go in, stun, lock heroes down, give you some utility on top of the damage. These kind of lineups can be really difficult for Puck to play into because he has a trouble bursting them. Yeah. He's constantly getting jumped. I agree with that assessment, but it is a scary hero player combination to give away. He has absolutely salvaged some horrendous early games on this hero.
Yeah, he certainly has. I think Maureen's hero pool as well, right? I mean, hit the 3 heroes that come to mind right now for him: Beastmaster, Sand King, Earthshaker. All great answers against the Puck.
Seeing this laning phase already heat up for Falcons, they absolutely want to push this to a game 3. They are hungry to get that game 3.
They may have gone even in series against BB Team this year, but last year at TI, Falcons were the ones to eliminate BB Team from the International. Now, this is not an elimination match. We're here in the upper bracket, but revenge
Pure
is still on the table for
Pure was the one to eliminate them.
That's true.
Do not forget that detail. So there is definitely some year-long revenge on the table here. He is working his way towards Helm. These early waves have not been pretty. Burning spears, nothing you can do about it on this hero, and no mana to burn. very little defensive potential, no offensive potential. It's not even skill in it. Just get your helm up and try and evacuate this lane before the real damage is done. Rely on your other two cores to pick up the early game. I did agree with the panel, like there was a tri-lane potential. You tri-lane Huskar, it's really rough for him. The hero needs experience. He doesn't function that well in the 3-on-3 fights. I think that was an option. BB teams say, nah, it's fine. Like, we have played a lot of games where Pure's laning phase is really difficult. We believe that, I mean, they have a lot of experience here, right?
I mean, there's difficult, and then there's flat out impossible. What is going on? Pure is gonna gank the Sven with a bushwhack blood grenade. They slow him down, and they will get that kill. And now they might get sinking as well. No, too many heals, and Pure's gonna die for it. Wait, one more hit for the tower, and he falls. Was it worth it, Pure?
Kind of. He couldn't buy out the helm. He's very close to it. He just cannot lane bottom anymore. You have to do something around the map. I like the creativity. You can soak XP down here with Kataomi. I mean, this is what you're going to have to do in this game. It is an unlaneable lane. The equilibrium got pulled back very quickly. Crit knows how to play these kind of lanes super well. He's going to block the camps. You're not going to get pulls off. You're not going to be able to reset it. And ATF, he will hold this here forever. And now you're mid, looking for, you know, you're just looking.
He's looking.
What's up?
He is looking for sure.
I'm sure
not finding it.
This is like what happens in pubs. This is where GPK is like, bro, get out of my lane, man. You're stealing my experience.
He's hitting neutrals as a level 3 Animage. I mean, if Pure makes a comeback from this, it's an all-timer for sure.
This is not fast. Not fast at all. Well, GPK, you got your signature hero. Let's see what you can do this game. It's going to be a carry job for the ages if he can pull it off. Is this where you just lie, you know? It's like, you know, if you're GPK mid, hey guys, how's bottom lane going? It's going great, man. Yeah, we're owning. We're getting solo XP. Amar suffering.
Yeah, Kataomi's like, I'm doing great on levels. That's going really well.
He's getting a little leech down here.
Yeah.
Let's just not look down here for a while. You know, that lane's over. AM's into the jungle. We've all been there in our pubs. Just 5 reports on him. Focus on the mid lane.
And hope GPK can carry BB team through the mid game once again. Crit, I was going to say, he's the one who's kind of freed up in this game. He can run around and do what he wants, and that's extra disgusting because if he ever runs into the AM, it gets a disruption on him. Animage does not like facing his own illusions.
Crit has the most freedom here. Sometimes you have too much freedom. It can kind of be hard to decide what to do when your lane's just empty very early. You can try and harass the support out. You can go for stacking here as well. They have an incredible stack clearing lineup. Shadow Demon, one of the best in the game. Ideally, you give solo XP to Amar.
Ooh, Amar, half a second too late to stop the Lotus from being grabbed. That seems like an unforced error there. Blood grenade going to be used on Miro. They are
not getting him. And
that was optimistic, but maybe they still catch him. Burrow strike and the stun. Okay, chaining up the disables a little bit. Not great. Miro will be able to walk away from this.
Too much damage. Gotta respect the quill sprays coming out here, even with some Sven armor. Way too much to commit on to. Failed rotation from Malrine. Need TP top for that. Does have the regen rune, so these moves are not costing him too much in terms of resources, but time for GPK to farm. Puck top net worth out of the laning phase. Despite Huskar having an empty lane, this Puck is up there with him.
Kataomi, a Hail Mary, hoping that he will be able to glimpse the support off of this Wisdom Shrine and take it for himself, but he is sadly going to find that he is being sandwiched in this situation. Teleport away though, smart, so he will not be ultimately punished, but that does leave Pure alone in lane, which he was already kind of alone.
I mean, he TP'd down. He TP'd down here just to get the 1 CS before the Huskar came back. And that is all he's going to get because he's about to get ganked.
No, he's been burrow struck. And now he's going to be silenced. And the spears will finish him off. That Helmet Dominator, it may have unlocked Animage as a hero, but what happens if the Helmet Dom is just far too late?
He needs to find 1,000 gold somewhere, and that is going to be a difficult 1,000 gold to find. This bottom tower is just going to go down here. No one can come and defend this. And it's also the inner fire silencing you now, right? Really nice interaction against this AM for a lot of the early game. It's one of those matchups where losing that disarm doesn't hurt you too much if you can continue to hunt him and just build an insurmountable lead. This Huskar is off to the exact start Falcons want.
And that's why it's also going to be a good answer to the puck going into the mid game.
Right. Nice rune snag. Yeah, it's going to be great against the puck. I mean, honestly, not even bad against the bristle. This might be a lineup you'd rather have the silence than the disarm for a lot of this game.
Yeah, they're talking about Legion Commander being a great answer to the AM and also an answer to the Bristleback. You have the duel. You can force the Bristleback to look a certain direction. That's an opportunity the Huskar has later on to the game when he builds an axe.
I think the Huskar is giving you everything the Legion gave, plus an absolutely free lane. Whereas the Legion, you could have played that lane with the AM. You would have lost it, but you could have gotten more XP. You would have gotten to your helm off the lane. The Huskar just prevents that entirely. It gives you a 3-on-2 in terms of the core battle here. A lot of stacks coming out from the Hoodwink. Maybe they can give him the Pure, you know?
Yeah, win. 30 minutes from now?
Just keep stacking them up, you know? He's getting beat up by these Marsh Mages, man. Good news for him is his tower died. Normally not good news, but very good news for him because now he'll at least be able to grab some CS under this tier 2. Little harder to push him out of that area.
I'm sure not for lack of trying, though. Amar, I'm sure he's going to be quite aggressive. Level 7 Huskar, totally free farming. 4,400 net worth. An armlet done. Tier 1 already taken. Guess the question is, when you succeed this heavily in the laning phase, like I sometimes feel a little lost after I take the tower. Like, what do I do here now?
It can be awkward because the game progresses faster than you're used to it normally progressing. You don't really interact with heroes in the same way. You almost wish they would have stayed on lane longer so you could have killed them a couple more times or whatever. You know, the stacks might not be ready yet.
Yeah.
Amar's definitely going to have to keep the pressure up, keep playing on BB's side of the map.
He just uses blink. That's a little dangerous. And Amar will punish him with a couple of spears to the back.
You are on fire. That is what the tooltip says.
It's very helpful, very helpful. I mean, fire is kind of self-explanatory. You should know what comes with that.
Getting XP on the Hoodwink, GPK continue to just sit mid. It's going to be about this mid tower to me. Like, that's the next pressure point for Falcons, particularly with this Enchantress. They're currently swarming it. This is a tower you want to defend in this game if you're a PB team because it's going to hold the map together. You lose this, your AM is just going to have nowhere to go in the long run. But your outspam is really limited right now, and nobody was set up here. They're going to keep this catapult alive. This is good, efficient damage. What's the response?
The roaming anti-mage. That'll be the response. GPK does actually sneak in and teleport here, but he does not go for Snake King, who is already level 6. So they can't even attack him, really. You one hit in, there goes the epicenter burrow strike, and Pure almost dies to that much, and Orb goes out and does a good amount of damage with a double bushwhack, and the ult from Save, he got his level 6. He was left alone in lane, and what a turn. A jump in silence from Amar catches GPK. It's not entirely free for BB team, who cannot fight back against this Amar Huskar.
That's a massive win, though. You defended the tower, you got Pure involved. He got so much off that fight just in terms of experience and gold. And you brought down the Sand King. A huge win. He's the big tempo setter for Falcons here, besides the Huskar taking objectives. Helm done for the AM. I mean, that was probably the lowest impact mana void I've ever seen in my life, but it got the job done.
Yeah, he did get there. And right now, what an amazing amount of space the support Animage is creating. Got himself a Lotus.
Also, like, he went in that fight, instantly helmed the Enchantress creep, insta-died to Sandstorm plus 100 straight to all. Wasn't the greatest usage. I mean, his early games have just been rough, man. I feel for him. Like, he has been targeted, he has been last pick, counter-picked. It's not a skill issue, it's just you're put in rough positions.
You know, I think my favorite part about this situation, there is somebody out there who's 3K MMR who is an expert on this exact situation as Animage.
Oh,
there goes staking.
Somebody out there has hundreds of games on this.
Like, what is this guy doing? His map movement is terrible. This is not how you're supposed to play jungle Animage.
I mean, that was the expert they should have consulted in preparation for this game.
It's true.
Another Dom creep kill. Added up here. The lead is building. The thing is, it doesn't look too bad right now, but I mean, it does look bad, but it doesn't look as bad as it will soon if this Sven gets away with what he wants to do for free.
Yeah, they keep on finding kills, thanks to largely GPK and the supports. Another mana void attempted, but now he's going to be silenced off of the disruption. A lot of damage comes in. He will burn out again.
Nice patience from Crit. Gets that counter spell out of him, throw out the disruption, set that easy kill up. No mana void to come.
They're going to try and break up the Huskar. Bursted down. Amar thinks that he is untouchable, and he may be true on the one-on-one against Pure. But now he's drug Crit into a bad situation as well. Looks like they will both fall to the GPK puck.
You gave this man his signature hero. It's gonna do work. Malrine trying to counteract the play.
You do manage to get the epicenter right on top of GPK. This is gonna be a decent amount of damage. Bushwhack pulls him away, and GPK with the coil and an orb will be able to escape. Snaking is here on the other side. GPK does have enough mana for TP out. Oh. No! Malrine catches him right on the tail end of it. What a hit from Malrine. And now to run down Save as well, who's going to stick himself in the trees, but that scurry, it'll only last so long, and the sandstorm surrounds him.
Oh, what a sequence from Malrine. Turns that fight around completely, puts this amp damage and blink dagger to use. The push will come from the AM, but not enough to secure this tower.
He's got a haste rune. He's got mobility for days to relocate around the map. At least Miro's getting some time to hit the tower as well, so there was a decent amount of space on both mid and top. Damage being done.
They're just farming so much across all three cores, whereas this BB lineup is a bit gimped. I think their scale is also going to be a lot slower to come online. Like, you need to go really late for this AM puck to get in a position where you're battling these three cores.
Sure.
The script is not the same as it was game one. You didn't mirror Falcon's lineup. You don't have that innate tankiness to fall back on. This game can accelerate a lot faster for Falcons, particularly if the Huskar starts going through the Roshans and pushing high ground. That's when you're going to be in big trouble here. You need to keep ratting this game as much as possible.
Glimpse back, keeping the Shadow Demon out of that range to catch the heroes, as Malrine was right behind him looking for a kill.
I mean, this is good action for BB if they don't lose anybody off these plays. Make Falcons run around, don't give up kills, continue to find a little farm here or there, get the lanes out. The Bristle's going to shove in mid, the puck's going to shove in bottom. That's effectively a failed gank move for Falcons. I mean, we saw how much work BB did in that game one in terms of playing from behind. This is not a bad team at playing from behind.
Oh, Malrine. There was an opportunity there. The Animage had already used his counter spell. And Pure is just dragging him around the map. It feels like Falcons is chasing too much at this point in time.
It does feel like that a little bit. They just want to shut the AM down so much, they're committing a lot of resources for it, but there's easier kills to snag here.
Malrine will hold the tower. Amar has made the call. He doesn't want to be the man to do it. His BKB is flying out now. Did not want to risk getting picked off before that is in his hands. Now that it's here, I would imagine some of Falcons would love to be able to take a fight, but initiation is a little bit awkward unless Malrine is the one to do it. If Malrine is trying to clean up lanes, they don't really have anybody to start it.
Sand King shows you know where the catch is. That's the big issue right now. He is pushing towards the Ags. At that point, you can easily force a fight. You can also just put this Huskar into the Roche pit and let him clean it up. Dare BB to contest you.
I was a little bit surprised that Amar didn't go like the Glimmer Cape or the Blink Dagger build that we've seen some of these Huskars go for.
Could have been interesting. A lot more aggressive early. This is going to scale a lot harder and give you the Roche confidence to just solo it up.
Crit will be found by the smoke through the gate. Was unaware of the situation because he had that ward on the Tormentor area. Still though, Falcons will still look for that fight. Trying to get a silence on him. Burrow Strike. Now the silence attempt, and they got him. The puck is going to be controlled, and despite the bushwhack, can they take away at least the Mars life? Not quite. They are super clumped, but no punish from the BB team.
Nah, just nothing you can do to capitalize on that. No good mana void target. And that'll be Amar going into the pit. He came to this part of the map for Roshan with this BKB timing. He will leave the part of this map with the Roshan, do or die.
Yeah, this is the part where Falcons may start really escalating that net worth difference, right? You take 100%. This Roshan, Amar sticks up here, he starts taking some of your Ancients, he takes the Tormentor. It's going to grow and grow unless BB team can find a way around it. Certainly not going to be through contesting this Roshan. It's got to be through ratting out the map, which BB team have shown they've been able to do time and time again, particularly Pure. on some of these more annoying carries.
It's going to be a tough game. Malrine looking for the setup.
Pure, does he know what's happening? He does not. Burrow Strike hits him. Demonic Purge as well. He will attempt to teleport out. The Demonic Purge, though, and kills him inside of the fountain.
That was so close.
That extra bit of epicenter damage that found him as he was teleporting away, I think, spelled his demise.
Yeah, he got hit by Searing Signet off the Shadow Demon plus level 3 Disseminate. Little bit of extra damage boost to help you push through that.
True.
Nice pickup from them. I mean, every time you take AM out of this game, you gain another 5, maybe even more minutes that you're going to have to push that high ground. Second Roshan, that window is going to be a lot better for you.
Sure. And then, you know, it's even worse because then you still have the problem of Sven versus Animage, which, you know, is still a matchup that Sven can take to the lake.
Oh, yeah. Skeeter can just take this 1v1. No problem. If you get super far. And great Silver Edge fire. Sometimes surprise stun that AM if the counterspell's thrown out early. Huge burst damage, huge physical burst.
Miro trying to draw attention, but he's going to draw perhaps too much attention as both Amar and Skeeter double down on him and will take away that tower kill they were hoping for denied.
This feels like game one. Falcons taking an early lead off of a lane victory. This time they did it with a little extra cheese.
So in that case, do you think BB team is just as capable of making a comeback as they were in game one, or are they in a worse position? Got the bushwhack, a lot of bursts. Skeeter,
huge kill if they can get it.
Static Storm, they just need a bit more. They're going to dance around him a little bit, but look at the heal coming out from Snaking. It's keeping Skeeter alive, and if they miss certain things like that orb, it's not going to go well. They actually go back into it. Now that Amar's here, Skeeter goes after the kill on Nakatomi. They claim that. And an extra one. Crit in from behind, gets the disruption, and the Demonic Purge on save to end his life. 7-13, an 8,000 net worth lead now for Falcons.
This game is not going to be as easy to wrap for one big reason. You can't BKB TP out. Your heroes are just not going to get it online super early. I mean, you can, theoretically, they have no BKB Pierce, but you're not going to build it early on AM. You don't have the Lifestealer Rage that's going to let you rat around super early, right? You're not going to get it super early on the Bristleback here. Puck's not going to want to buy it this game. So you can't play as confidently super deep in the lanes. The Helmet Dominator is going to have to give you the same type of action here. That's what Pure's trying to replicate, but it does make it a lot more difficult. Falcons should be able to find more here. They can play on BB's side of the map and constrict the lanes, particularly with how strong this Huskar is. He's just going to be able to push lanes in and show. You have the Hoodwink Sharpshooter for some burst damage to try and bring him down, but heroes are tanky. And we saw how much the two supports as well, they're both saving supports. The Enchantress can run in and tank the sharp shot. She can heal the target you're trying to burst, as we saw there. You have a Disruption to play around this game as well. And I think Falcons are going to feel a lot more confident scaling in this game with Shadow Demon versus the Ringmaster. Just a way better hero at that 50-60 minute mark.
I think also the how strong the Bristleback is going to come into question when you're matched up against double Dispels, right? You've got the Demonic Cleanse and you've got the Cauterize, thanks to the facet on the Huskar. Yep. So the goo is just not really going to be too impactful against the Huskar most of the time. Run into the Enchantress. Again, the Hoodwink.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
Yeah, but they do get it because Falcons they're not going to back up from the map position that they're in right now. They want to stay on the Radiant side of the map. They're going to take these tier 2s. They do not want to go back and try and bail out their 5 position.
If I'm Falcons, I don't want to turn this game into trying to catch the AM. I want to turn it into we buy pipe and go high ground behind this Huskar with pipe, Solar Crest, something like this. Buff him up, give him a little extra sustain for the burst, and just force BB to respond to you time and time again. That's the type of gameplay that's going to feel great if you can get there.
I was going to ask you who was going to go the pipe, but then I see it. Snaking is so farmed. He's got Solar Crest, Drums of Endurance, and is working towards that pipe.
This is the power of Enchantress. Spells, not always that impactful in the pipe compared to a lot of other 5s, like a Phoenix or something, but you get to farm so much more. You can contribute a lot of utility. And this can be something that helps you go high ground early in this game. Way before Pure is ready to take that engagement.
Pure he's getting there. He's got the Battle Fury. He's working his way towards his Manta. Once he gets to the Manta, you've got full rat action. I mean, even more disgusting than traditional Animages because he's going to be ratting with both his hero and his illusions and his Helmet Dom creep. But Mana Void on the creep. Goodbye.
That feels real good. if you are Falcons right now. That feels so good. Skeeter has a full BKB, by the way. He is mega farmed. Level 18 off that kill. Level 3 God Strength already available. You're looking at level 13 AM. The problem with the Dom ratting is you miss a lot of the experience. You get extra gold, but you're not getting XP there.
Sure. There's that disruption. They still will be able to land the shot on the Huskar. The BKB, Demonic Cleanse, they've got a lot of options. A beautiful burrow strike with the epicenter on top of it. There is no chance.
Where's
of
the all
BB
chat?
team.
Yeah,
Where's the all chat? Where's the tips is what Maureen is asking.
This is going to be a very fast game by the looks of it. Falcons, they got him in the draft. They got him with the last pick. They said you ratted us in game 1, but never again. They're just going to force the issue. Huskar completely out of control. He has heals behind him. He has saves behind him. You just don't have the time.
And Amar the Friendly, he might be a tad bit tardy, but he did promise a 20-minute victory. 24 minutes in, and it feels like it may already be over.
I don't think you can ever come back to these base defenses of Pure either. Unless they completely overextend into your tier 4s or something. Like, you just don't have good mana void targets. It's really only the Sand King that you can turn around, and that's 870 mana right now. This is not Leshrac. It's not Storm Spirit.
Yep.
I'm still farming.
Well, we'll see what he can do.
Another quick smoke from Falcons. He's looking to jump the Sven in. He'll take anybody here.
They've got to try. Go after the Bristleback. Bristleback does get jumped, but oh wait, maybe. They got the coil on him. Any more damage? Anybody? Anything? Nothing. Cauterize heals him up. A disruption goes out. BB team was close. They really were. But it slips through their fingers. And now that high ground push is coming. Falcons, they don't need to wait for an Aegis. They can kill you without any of all that.
You just don't have damage. You can land all your spells perfectly. It's not going to matter. You maybe bring down one hero if you're lucky.
And Pierre's hitting the tier 3 like he's really a threat, but he doesn't have the damage to actually hit buildings yet.
This pick just completely backfired with the last pick counter pick. That's why that slot is so hard, because you have to pick a carry blind there. You're worried about all of the laning heroes that ATF has that can ruin your day. You will always find one. It's really difficult to find a carry.
I did like GPK just rushing straight to the Parasma here. It's the only chance that they have to be able to burst down the Huskar, right? Like, he gets that hit on him, amping up some of this damage, the hoodwink with the boomerang and everything else. They really have come close sometimes. Not that they would feel like it would change the game too much, but
that's it. I mean, that's the issue. You could go in a fight, you bring this Huskar down, you still might lose the fight.
Yeah.
That's the scary part here. All that execution can count for nothing. You have to go for that route, though. I'm not even sure he can afford to go something like Aeon Desk here that he's looking at. I think you have to just go full damage, full throttle, try and go for that kill. Pray that's enough. Full Daedalus now online for Skeeter. He is looking to double up his opponent's net worth in this carry matchup if he can get there. And level 20 as well. Very nice timings for him. You're looking at second Roshan, guaranteed spawn in the minute here. You get that, you go high ground again. This game is just over.
يبان انه تيم فالكون سينهون المقابلة بعد قليل للأسف. السلام عليكم.
In control, he's just gonna put himself in a corner, beg for his life. But Falcons give you no mercy.
Nice
disruption there. That was a close call.
I mean, Skeeter blocked the shot anyway.
Oh, he did.
Falcons on point. Maybe still looking for something.
They don't want to let these supports just take the outpost like this, but you can't jump. And Skater has already jumped you, Katomi. Second one down from BB team. Back to the Roshan pit they go.
I
just don't know where the damage is going to come from. Has to be third item on Pure, something else on this Bristleback so he can survive. I mean, this Roche is just gone. No way to contest this. Rat bottom lane.
Yeah.
Plus 100.
Tower's not really in danger of falling anytime soon, but he can draw their eye. I feel like you have to go for this.
Yeah, they might just try and contest it. It's a really tough contest, but you give up Aegis here, it might just be the game anyway. Falcons have the read.
BB team, their last stand. It's going to be on the offense. Boomerang goes out. Amar, he's already gone out the BKB, so it's too late to get that kill. Miro, he'll run after the supports as best he can, but Skeeter is making short work of him with all that extra damage. 3 down on the side of BB team. This is truly a hopeless game for them.
Yeah, this one looks like it's just in the books. I mean, you tried to go for this crazy play. You didn't get the angle. Falcons were ready for it. You jump the AM in, hoping you find an isolated Shadow Demon. Guess what? The whole team's there. There's the Enchantress pipe. This will break the high ground completely. The only question is, will there be any more all chat in this game too?
I think that's what we're all waiting for, bated breath here. Because I think we all know the outcome that's coming. A 5-man push from Falcons with 4.5 minutes on the Aegis. You add the pipe. Hard enough to get through that as is, considering BB team's entire focus right now is this magic burst. And the Anti-Mage, he's just not ready.
The one point of hopium here.
Okay.
You do have Kataomi rushing Ags on Disruptor, and he will get it here.
Okay.
He has just absolutely gunned for it. Always a powerful item. I don't know if you have damage to bring the heroes down under it, but Falcons might confidently group into it because they've done it time and time again, and they've just shrugged it off. Might not expect this Ags to come out in this game, given how one-sided it is.
Yeah, there's a real chance if, like, the Enchantress gets caught inside of it so you don't get the pipe off.
Yeah, the issue is you have Shadow Demon, you can always bail a hero out under it anyway.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe you land a 4 or 5 man here.
I mean, Falcons,
DK.
He hit a 4-man Static Storm earlier. Falcons have not been shy about clumping up. If they could burst down the Enchantress at the start, that would be beautiful. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. And now Miro, now the Epicenter goes out. There goes that Static Storm, and the BKB is already activated by Skeeter. It's not good enough. It would never be good enough. Falcons, they'll stay healthy. They'll stay up as 5. They will not lose a man as they push into the high ground to end game 2.
Maureen asked for the tips, and he received a few as this series will go the distance. The all chat's heating up, a little toxicity heating up, and some good old last pick husk.
We'll be back in the next game. I don't know when. I go to the prayer. نروح نصلي ونولوا. Thank you for watching.
Dire's turret has been killed. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Was it worth your life tonight?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Survived an eruption?
Killing spree!
Making mistakes is the path to wisdom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
ايه مرحبا السلام عليكم كيفاه لا يروح على الشرق غرب ما يحبسش بزاف يحبس في لازون اندستريال تاع رويبه ويهبط كيف الحال رحت مع السلامه 11
It's actually real this time. It's like, guys, whatever, 24 Husker, like this guy, he won't get it again. You go free and easy. And I think Falcons are going to do a similar thing about game 1. We were up to 10, 15k gold. Make it simple, go.
I'm watching the coin toss. That's all that matters for me. It's going round. You don't see it, but BB won the coin toss. So I think they're probably going to take second pick. And with that, they can protect themselves from this ultimate last pick. Because again, both teams have shown that they're very good at utilizing this. In game 1, BB showed excellent scaling under pressure, the ability to fight. In game 2, they never got to get on, even get to the game, right? So if we ignore the previous game, BB are competitive along the side of Falcons. It's just draft dependent.
I think if you give Falcons first pick though, you're in for a world of pain because there's either going to be the Sand King coming out, or the Chen, or the Enchantress, or even the first pick Hoodwink themselves to take it away from BB team. That's a tough one. There's not enough bans for a Falcons first pick.
Yeah, I did want to touch upon that because both games now, BB team did open with that Hoodwink. Of course, once from second pick and then once from overall first pick. Surely we're going to see something different for game number 3. At least I would imagine that there's something different prepared. Yeah, do you think that Hoodwink is still so highly demanded?
I think it will probably be picked again, but maybe if BB team get to like close the phase later and then get into the bans, maybe it will allow them to take out the Enchantress, which Falcons have now ran twice into it, which seems to be posing a huge problem to them. Or Falcons, like Mira is saying, maybe they first pick the Hoodwink themselves, but I'm not sure. I feel like they should still rate the Sand King incredibly high. It's 2 games in a row where he just rolls on everyone. You know, he has good early game, has the stacks, does his Blink Dagger. We've seen it again, and we'll see it again if they allow it.
I think you just break one of the 2 pieces in what BB team have shown is their Sand King solution, DK plus Hoodwink. You either ban the DK so you can comfortably first pick the Sand King, or you pick the Hoodwink, take that away, and then see if you can get that.
They're good.
يبدو أنك تعرف الكثير عن أسرارنا. عرفت أن أوروتشيمارو كان يراقبنا، لكن ليس بهذه الدرجة. وفقا للمعلومات القادمة من كيسان، فإن قوات التحالف تتشكل من 80,000 محارب، ونعلم تشكيلاتهم، لكن أساس قواتنا الحربية هو زيتسو صحيح. يا إلهي، كم تعرف بالضبط؟ بالبيانات التي جمعتها وبخبرتي، يمكنني مضاعفة قوة زيتسو، وذلك بشرط أن تأخذني إلى هناك حيث يوجد الهاتشيمي والكيوغا. توابي، ما الذي ستفعله؟ هل ستثق بشخص مثله؟ شكرا.
Hi, I'm sorry, can you name one job that men have besides being a misogynistic asshole that women can't do?
يسلم عليك ومن بعد يتيري عليك. يا اخي قلنا لكم راه الحشيشه ضربه معيشه، خلينا نغرس بركه. والله ما نحتاج حتى حاجه، حتى نقول لكم شكون نتوما. والله نحتاج حاجه غير الدري هذا. والله لله في سبيله نغرسوا، والله ما باغي نوصل حتى البلاصه. ها راني في المدرسه. الصباح جاونا من عندنا غرسنا الممرات. تيكون ما قدام المدارس. عندي 5 مطارق شو راح نضربهم مع السيد المدير. وهذا ما كان. خلينا يا ربي يبارك فيه، خلينا نعرف.
He's been president of Israel since 2021, so has 3 more years to go. 60,000 Palestinians killed in Gaza as a result of Israeli military action.
ولا تمدن عينيك إلى ما متعنا به
خلاص اوكي.
قبل ما تاكل بيض في الخدمة إذا الله تولى.
اوكي. ما نقدرش ناكل البيض مع البنانه. هي غليه بصح ناكل انايا شغل
And I am happy to announce that it is time to see exactly that.
BB teams turn to ban.
كيما بغيتي تغلي معاهم حبيبه بطاطا غلة.
So we do have BB team on the Radiant side, and they will have overall last pick, and that means Falcons is Dire with first pick for themselves, and we're in the draft, and we are about to see what changes will be made? There are some things that just don't change though, because the Naga Siren's still getting banned. We see the Pugna still getting banned. Lycan also not a hero we're gonna see a lot of anymore, because today it had great success even on some of the losing games, but we'll see. There's already bonus time being used right now to go for this ban, and they do respect ban the Kataomi Bane.
Yeah, it seems like it. So they did play into it in game one. Maybe they didn't really love their Ringmaster response. So like where they feel like, okay, if they do this, we're more likely to pick this type of hero. I'm not sure if there's much else. Like maybe they want to first pick a specific hero that also Bane is very good against. But yeah, you're also taking out the comfort in BB team. They're doing the same, taking out the Sand King.
The dance is over. The Sand King, DK, Hoodwink, we're going in a different direction, which suddenly becomes the question of Beastmaster. He's been relatively ignored in these games.
Wow, Chen also. They've left in the Snake King Chen for the first time, I believe, in this series.
Correct.
That's a scary one. I mean, last game you had Falcons that broke two of the unbeaten heroes from BB team with the Puck and Bristle. Let's see.
And the ignored Marcy is actually banned on the side of Falcons, and we will see the Chen from Snaking in action.
But we did see this in the first game, right? The idea of BB gave Falcons a dominant hero, and then they picked it apart, right? Same thing could be happening here, where Falcons finally get access to their Chen. Again, very strong hero for them. And yeah, I'm interested to see which angle BB's going to go. Against Chen, you can go for like the Primal Beast and really dominant, strong offlaners to try and bully through the lane, not caring about Chen. But you have to respect all the auras they're going to bring.
Oh, just go for the Hoodwink again.
Yeah, sure. 3 games in a row, why not? I will say, for similar reasons, Chen is considered pretty good against Hoodwink. You have the mana burn, you're kind of annoying, you can fight back. So both teams, again, should be happy with what's happening. But this is an undefeated hero and a most banned hero against this team for a reason.
I need to see damage on pretty much every pick, though, from BB. If they just go for like light control and scaling, Chen will take over the game. Your 20 to 25 minute important fights around Roshans and towers, you just feel like you won't be killing anyone. So I really want to see if BB want to be competitive against Falcon's best hero. It is killing in lanes, damage in the early game.
What do we think here for BB team? They do have to open up again out of the phase themselves. They have another band that they can protect themselves with.
Could still be DK. I think they're pretty happy with how their DK plus Hoodwink went.
But if we argue that that is picked up against the Sand King, Sand King's not in, do you still like it as much?
I think it did a lot for them, and it enables their Hoodwink. I mean, another approach they could take would be something wild, like picking some anti-zoo hero, like the Timbersaw that we haven't seen in a while. Beastmaster still in the pool as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to build their own Miro.
Something nice that you kind of want to do against Chen. Chen lineups generally fall apart if you can kill the first guy. Like AoE is not, sure it's good against Chen, but then there's Hand of God, there's a pipe, there's your AoE magic resist creeps, whatever it is, you need to kill this one guy to break this formation. So if you're able to have a single target high DPS hero, or like Effie's mentioning, you have a DK with a Hoodwink and give it like another DPS guy that when you jump this first guy, he just gets blasted out of the game through the heals.
With heroes like SD still being available for Falcons, if Falcons identify that's
scary.
That's a route BB's going to be taking, Crit's going to be able to pick up another hero to try and combo break that. And
has Miro played much of Pangolier? I know that people, this is a hero that tends to be liked, they can't be flags, it's like okay team fight. I'm not saying they will pick it, but I'm looking more for something like this. I would say there are other heroes like Bristle. They feel like okay early on, but there's a lot of auras and physical like armor that the Chen gives to his teammates where I feel like Bristle isn't actually that amazing against the hero.
Miro has not played Pango so far at this.
Okay, then I feel like that's just not happening.
I mean, are we really just forgetting about Beastmaster? Have they just deprioritized that hero in this series?
Maybe they feel like they will just go for the DK. Why not? Maybe to go back to the Beastmaster, maybe they don't really want to play it into Chen, even though you can still play with, you know, the Axes and the Aghanims. I don't really think it matters.
Well, what if you play it with Chen, because it's still in the pool?
Oh, you mean for Falcons?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it would have been good for either
team. Yeah, why not?
I mean, we mentioned the DK, but yeah, it's just half of their duo that allows them to play make, lets them set up for quick kills around the map, always have some kind of potential to make it so that Falcons don't farm for free.
Yeah. I mean, you have, in my opinion, one of the two approaches. I like what T mentioned, where you could look for a save with like the SD. Here's the hero that you want with the Beast. Yeah, I was saying you can either go for the save against the DK, or you just give yourself enough damage that you kind of lacked earlier. Against the DK with like the long range, you don't have the hoodwink, so maybe there's like Grim, there's Snap. This looks super chill.
I prefer it with the fact that Maureen's been playing it mid more than offlane. I think in the way that Falcons are playing, I don't want to see Ammar take it to offlane. I want to see it still go to the mid, still be the pick-off style of play, and kind of give life to your game. Because Beastmaster will always activate a Snap or a Chen. And then it opens up for both Skidder and Ammar to be farming a lot.
Oh, a main stage favorite. It's always fun to
Magnus
watch Magnus
is like
in action.
Iconic TI hero. You've got the scaling, you've got the displacement, you've got RPs, you can flex him, he lanes well. This is just an amazing hero.
Doesn't have the win rate though, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I mean, what if their idea is that because you see a Beastmaster plus Chen, you know there's going to be early tower pressure, you know there could be early attempts at high ground. Magnus is a hero that's good at punishing those attempts. Maybe they want to have them 5-man into like skewer isolations, maybe forcing them to go a little bit too far out into the map and punishing that with Magnus.
Yep, not opposed to that at all. I feel like Magnus is a very good insurance policy to have. They just need to make sure they have layers of the fight with it, right? And for Falcons, when we talk about the killing that one guy, right? Keza, you're saying about bursting that hero. When you have the Snapfire with the Aghanims, you get a good enchantment with cast range, you get a Blink Dagger, you're going to be able to stop that DK hoodwink initiation on a hero. Sure, if you get hit by an RP, you're also going to be dragged back and killed, but there will be so many moments in this game for Crit to shine and to give more life to the fights.
Just a nice combo, too. Mortimer's into Roar, like you've always got some kind of play to make.
It's also something that Falcons have in like every draft. It's like this 1+1 kill combo, sometimes even on multiple people, like 1+5 or 2 with 4 or the offlaner with the 4. We get a Warlock. It's not a hero we've seen too often, but it's a very good hero. He has good laning, can have an early ultimate, can also buffer people. Makes it easy for your carry also. It's most likely a last pick pure. You lane with Warlock. I mean, you should be chilling.
Warlock's the support which gives life to any carry against any offlane combination. Because of the heal, the Fatal Bonds, in a difficult lane, you shove the wave. In a good lane, you find the kills, right? So Warlock's enabling Pure to utilize that last pick in the draft and go, no matter what you want, we will try and give it life. You're not going to be an anti-mage in the jungle because this Warlock will fix every problem.
Yeah, it also just lets them play versus the Zoo in the sense that you have the Fatal Bonds for the early group up that's going to happen on the side of Falcons. It seems like they have this idea that they can just punish the early group up with their big team fighting spells. I don't know if I personally believe in that idea. I think playing against Beastmaster plus Chen feels so overwhelming and so exhausting, even if you think you can out team fight them.
It does, and they're proposing some very strong lanes. Like, you still have most likely Ammar's here that's going to be picked later, but Chen plus Troll is a very strong lane. Like, you've got the creep, Chen is hitting you. Troll is one of the most aggressive carries in lane. He will always help his support on the side. You're going to get 2v1'd over and over and over again, and it's a lot of buffs too.
He's also not a carry that if you skewer back, that means that you've killed him successfully. Unless you chain it with the RP and you have enough burst to kill him during that, he's going to live through it, turn on his ult, get healed by the Chen, and then the team will turn the fight. It breaks the idea of wanting to skewer back a carry and kill them.
And it feels like every core that Falcons have at the moment is the same recipe, right? They're independent cores that if snaking is a second late with a hill, it's not that much of a problem, right? A mid Beastmaster, he goes for Aghanims, BKB, early refresher. Like, as long as he doesn't die in the RP, he's going to be able to turn it around. Like you mentioned with Troll, the same thing. So Falcons, no matter which core is offered up to the Magnus, there is a chance that the fight can kind of be extended, dragged to the new position, and they can still take it. It's not as if the one person who's dragged away, I'm really sorry, it's not like we're seeing like a sniper or a drow, like these type of heroes that once they're caught, they are just deleted from the game.
So Falcons...
Dead heroes, by the way, at TI. Don't know
it's true. So Ammar has to pick out of phase. Generally, when Falcons play, they like having this double team fight, like the double jump. Like, so I'm assuming that they're gonna look for like another beefy guy that's gonna go in. You have a strong lane with Snap, unless they want to run the beast off lane, which I feel like they're probably not going to.
They can play Pango, and then they'll keep it open. Pango can go either mid or off lane.
That's true.
It does seem like Falcons, with the ban of the puck, they still keep it very open as well, where the Mag and the DK are going.
I still do quite like Pango for Falcons, but what I need, regardless of what comes out from Falcons, is a wow factor pick for this overall last pick for BB team, because I think their idea of just punishing a group up early by out team fighting them is so hard to pull off. Like, you have to play exceptionally well to do that, and you know one of your side lanes is already losing because you see this Troll Warlord.
It's definitely not that. I mean, these picks, as always, like the last two picks in the draft, they're very detrimental to both teams. I would say for now, I see a slight ease of execution for Falcons. Luckily, what's on BB team's side is that they are the second pick team. They're supposed to wow us with like the very last pick of this entire game.
The thing with Falcons is they just need additional a team fight, right? That one way to start an engagement, right? The Panga that's already been mentioned, the Mars, just if I'm here, we can fight around it.
Team Falcons turn.
The respect.
The Oscar band coming out. Gotta appreciate
I mean, I guess
that.
it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're a BB team, you most likely want a melee carry in this lane or DK because you do have the Magnus offlane to play with the Empower.
If they don't care about stuns in regards to Mars and Pango, then going back for like the Underlord from Mars could be an option. Just another hero that can quickly jump in. When Mag grabs a hero, you just pit right on top of them, TP in, throw down whatever auras or buffs or right clicks that you want to provide. Again, there's a lot of options for Amar. Again, we've listed 3. He might even just probably pick a 4th different one, but
yeah, he's got plenty of good heroes or like signature ones available. You mentioned the Mars. They banned the Ursa. There's some other like even dead heroes. I mean, we don't need to like go down the list. He's got a lot of options that are all very good.
Let's see which option Falcons go with for themselves.
How often has the Melon Man been picked at TI?
Not very frequently at all, I'll tell you
that's
that.
a bit sad.
That's Tidehunter.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Would be pretty cool. Outside of the break of Hoodwink, other than that, yeah. Strong, independent Tidehunter.
Well, let's see. The one other good thing for BB team, they have a lot of reserve time later.
I don't know if that comes through on the microphone at all, but a couple of very happy people here.
As they should be.
As they should be.
2 seconds.
And
that's the Mars.
Yeah, they go for the Mars. Oh, Pangolier.
Instant.
They don't even think, they wanted it. Of course, the pressure of the Chen, if he goes to a tower, you want a bit of wave clear. If he didn't really have that hero to just stop snaking from running around the early tier 1, tier 2 towers, and GPK now on the mid lane from Pango, he can be that force to give time for BB to scale into the game.
This Pango pick gives me more comfort as well in their ability to play into this early zoo, this early group up with the Beastmaster, because the reliance on, okay, Magnus and Warlock are going to have big ultis and pop off, that's way too hard. Pango, on the other hand, he can always play into them. He's always going to give you that AoE damage and the means to like fight into the arena as well with the Rolling Thunder.
I like this quite a lot. It's quite good against lane. Like in the lane against these two, you're physical against the boars, you can kill them. Like you were saying, the team fight against the Chen, against the Snap, against the arena. I like it quite a lot. I would also say pure DK takes me back like 1 or 2 years. I've seen him own on this hero quite a bit. To me, this is the most even draft that I've seen from the 3 games.
And that says something, because if we're looking at Falcon's draft, I feel like that is comfort all the way. This is a lineup that you could literally hand pick if this was what Falcons got to this place to begin with. It could be these 5 heroes.
And this is what this series feels like it's becoming, right? After the type of games that we had in Game 1 and Game 2, I feel like we're expecting the Game 3 to be a lot closer for both teams to show that. And yeah, I think Falcons will be very happy, BB's gonna be very happy. I'm interested to see, will Skidder and Maureen ever combo a Raw plus a Troll ultimate to kill off the Pango during the roll? There's a lot of cool little things that can be happening in this game.
I think Falcons got almost everything that they wanted, and I have a lot of faith in them when they're playing these heroes. For a BB team, what I like that they have is a safe lane that's not going to get completely destroyed like we've been seeing for a while. So maybe their entry point into the mid game will finally be comfortable for once. Because DK should not die on that lane. I'm saying he should not. With that being said, I do think this Beastmaster plus 10, that's tough to play against.
Yeah, overall, I'm also leading. I would say Falcons, maybe slight favorites. I'm looking for BB team to maybe invade a little bit. You've got the Pango, play to the safe lane, make it happen, but I'm expecting a long, even, close, and hype game.
Oh, we want that. That's what we come here to see here in the Barclays Arena, and it is time for that third and deciding game. Team will be top 3 guaranteed. Find out with Cap and SVG.
That's right, there is a podium finish on the line for one of these 2 teams, but there's something even greater on the line here, Avery, a chance at revenge.
Oh, that is sweet, especially on the TI main stage. There is no better feeling in Dota than knocking out your nemesis. Someone who's been trash talking you, someone that's been saying we're gonna do it to you all year at the biggest point of the season. This would be a very sweet victory for either team if you can take it here in the last game of the day. Give yourself some momentum going into the rest of this event. And boy, do we have another draft that is scary for a BB team to go up against, because you are looking at so much tempo coming out from Falcons, and you gave them a Chen, a hero they've just not lost on, a hero that gives you so much pace, so much scalability, and Snaking is a master on the hero. You gave them the Beastmaster with incredible scaling with double roars going into your hard carry potential. You counteracted a little bit with scale from that Magnus and Warlock, but this could be another game where you just get run down on the towers, and it's all on GPK to try and control any of that, right? Like, he has to bring some pace with this Pangolier.
What'd you think of the swerve here? We're going to see the Dragonite moved over to the safe lane and instead a different pickup for GPK. Did you like this adjustment? Because either Falcon saw it coming a mile away or they just didn't give a damn.
I think it's just pure saying, I don't want to get punished on lane anymore. I'm going to construct a safe lane that I know I'll be able to farm with. Skeeter maybe getting run down?
Yeah, maybe the punish comes Skeeter's way instead. Does not happen here for first blood, but perhaps laning phase will still provide that opportunity.
Not the best chase down for that first blood you've ever seen.
No, not great, not great.
I think this is BB compensating. Like, it's really hard to fix gameplay in a series compared to draft, and they're going to try and fix the laning issues by just building a draft that cannot lose that safe lane. That was the biggest pressure point teams have exploited. That was the biggest pressure point in that game too. They got that last pick in the draft, so they were not counter cheese picked. That's a big component of it. But Warlock DK, I mean, if you can't farm the lane with Warlock DK, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. Now looking at it that way, they really did put a heavy emphasis in making sure that Pure actually got to play Dota in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, he will be able to lane. He will probably have more CS at the 3-minute mark than he had at the 6 or 7 last game.
Yeah.
And this DK was a very successful hero for them in that game one. It gives you a lot of scale. It can be a tough hero for Falcons to just power through because it has some extra sustain, armor, scalability in the late game fight. I think it can be a pretty nice matchup against the Mars as well. Some cool things going for the BB in this draft, particularly if they can get the bonds and the empower online. I mean, their team fight is insane with Warlock Magnus as this game goes later, and they have a lot of BKB Pierce, which has been a factor in this series. That said, Falcons also made sure they had some. They do not want to get BKB TP'd out ever again in their lives, I think.
What about the Pango itself? A hero that has been nerfed so many times and yet still comes back for TI. GPK, is he happy about the matchup that he ended up against? I mean, the Beastmaster obviously has the counter to the Rolling Thunder later on, but Matt, like laning phase-wise, it's actually pretty good for Pango, right?
Oh, he's chilling here. Especially if you can get some of those power runes. If you can ever invade and steal stacks away from the Beastmaster, you come online a little faster. The mid beast can be slow. If he loses lane, if he loses some stacks, he can fall into that I'm trying to farm for that big item for a long time. GPK can drive the pace this game. He's had a really good series so far. I think even in that puck game, he played it well. That was just a hopeless game too.
Yeah,
and here he's starting off really well in lane. 15-6, leading that CS chart. Really nice start for him. And on the flip side, Skeeter up there on that troll. Not having the best early time despite having the Chen. Having issues CSing against the super high base damage on this Magnus.
Do you think that over time the Troll wins this because of the impact of the Chen? Like he's just going to start burning through all this mana? Like eventually you're just going to chip him down, right?
They've already used a lot of resources on the Troll, but he gets Lotus, so this is actually a big win. He got all CS under the tower into the Lotus. This will refill the mana pool for those axes, continue winning this lane. Try and delay the Magnus Helm as long as you can, because once that's up, these heroes become way harder to kick out a lane. Nice bonds on this bottom lane for the Mars, as Save also taking some harassment. These lanes are heating up. I mean, there's going to be a kill here soon, because nobody wants to abandon these lanes as you try and race towards the Helms. Don't want to be giving up free CS, and at the same time, there's a lot of harassment coming through.
First blood is still on the table.
This mana burn is just insane. I don't know what you're supposed to do against it if you're Miro. Just get wand charges and spam for some range creeps, but this lane is getting really difficult. Strong start. Impossible lane to win over the long run.
Oh, Cookie back, and the spear into the tower, not quite good enough. They do have the God's Rebuke to push him back under the tower, and even a Blood Grenade to try and slow him down, but Amar taking too much damage, and they didn't have the burst anyway. If it was just a little bit longer, they would have had the pin, and maybe that would have served to be enough damage, but as it stands, the sustain on this lane, it's pretty overwhelming.
I mean, again, they built this lane to say, I don't care what you do, I'm not going to have a bad laning phase. And this DK will be guaranteed a good laning phase here. Bonds is super good against Mars. Just painful to fight through. So this will be an even laning phase for once in this series, by the looks of it. And if you're a BB fan, that's got to be a nice sight to see.
What are the adjustments that you think Falcons made?
let's be
real. This team doesn't really adjust, right? They just play their game. They're gonna pick their heroes.
Yeah.
They're gonna do what they've done for 2 or 3 years now. You know what's coming. It's just a matter of can you out execute them in the team fights? Can you outscale them? And can you survive the laning phase? I mean, there's not a single hero in this draft that anybody is surprised to see Falcons playing.
Yeah, I actually think the only everybody is playing one of their quintessential heroes except for maybe Crit. I don't really think of him as Snapfire. Obviously, he's played it a fair amount, but
he's super comfortable on any of these 4-position range playmakers.
I mean, if you were planning on picking Mars, obviously this is one of the best combos you can get your hands on, right? Cookie into a spear back like they tried earlier, but then obviously when you get 6, that is also a death trap. Get the arena with the kisses going. It's a team fight victory early on, guaranteed.
Nice bombardment threat against the Pangolier. If you go in and stun this Pangolier, suddenly these kisses start coming through. He might not have time to get the Rolling Thunder out. You might not have time to bail him out with your turnaround in the Golem or the RP. I think that's the big threat it provides this game. A lot of extra magic damage to bring the Pango or the DK down early before they get too beefy.
Once again, Amar, he has to spear defensively. As many bracers as he builds up, he simply does not have the HP regen to deal with all this harassment.
And first power rune goes GPK's way. Maybe not the rune he wanted, but he'll snag it up here, and he's still top of that CS chart by a couple denies here.
It does feel like Falcons have given GPK a lot of runes in this series.
Just not their biggest priority, right? They're more of a stack, farm-oriented team than a get early power runes and make aggressive plays with them team. It's a stylistic choice. It will give GPK a little more freedom, but then it's up to BB team to use that to build an advantage. Not always the easiest against this team that's very disciplined and doesn't provide a lot of openings. They maintain their resources well, they keep high HP pools, they TP and react very quickly. Something like going for a dive play under a tower to kill a troll with a power rune or something can easily go against you. Just want to get that diffusal up and start skirmishing. That's your game plan here.
Well, while BB team are clearing out some stacks, it leaves the troll alone in lane, which the Chen is happy with. Staking's just been able to play farming jungle.
Build your own Dominator.
That's true.
We're seeing the Chen and Enchantress come back for a reason. This creep shove has been super important this TI. At least this is the honest form of it.
That is true. Now, Crit's play here. This seems a bit of a stretch. If he can get the cookie onto the troll and he slows down the hoodwink, then maybe, but...
I mean, this tells you how strong that safe lane is for BB, that Crit doesn't feel like he can exert any pressure down there with a Snapfire Mars. That he feels the better play is to go up top with this catapult and the Chen timing.
But GPK he has wanted to rotate up to this top lane already once, and now he finds some time to make that rotation come through. The cookie trying to push away from the Rolling Thunder. Skeeter tries to skirt the edges, gets the other side of the cliff. It gets him away from Rolling Thunder, but still, Save and Miro will pursue. Blood Grenade to try and slow down Miro. Good swashbuckle hit, and they got it. First blood goes the way of BB team.
Costs them a lot of resources, but they get it. They defend the push. Nice little defensive maneuver for them. You give up an amp damage to Maureen. That was kind of the downside of pushing GPK up there and forcing the reaction, but got to be happy about a troll kill this early on. That was an aggressive push from Falcons. Felt like they didn't think there was a lot of places to attack on the map. That was their best choice, but it still felt a little forced that early on.
Especially if Maureen isn't matching the rotation of the Pango. Maureen invested in taking the power rune, which he does get it. It's an amp damage, but it came at a certain cost.
I think there's definitely some mid players that might have tried to rotate up there and play for that, even with the Beast, but it's just not Falcon style with this hero on the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the point of the Beastmaster? You're just supposed to match the Pangolier every single time he tries to get a Rolling Thunder. You just meet it with the roar and
no, your job is farm Ags.
Oh,
I mean, your job does not begin until you have Ags on this hero. You need to prioritize it. You need to get that up as fast as possible. He's gonna try and make a move with this amp.
Got the arena on Pure. This is not an easy kill. Managed to get the Dragon Tail, stopping the spear, but there is still going to be that roar and a follow-up spear after that. sometime, maybe today, or maybe never. Amar just holds on to it and lets Malreen's amp damage do all the work.
Boars are super effective against these melee cores in the early game. Stick some boars on them, hold the stun, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. There's the defusal for GPK. Still having the best game on PB team. I'll have to make this item work.
Yeah, these are not heroes that have immense mana pools. All three of these cores on Falcons are dependent on mana pools because they have low costing spells. They do not like getting mana burned out whatsoever.
Downside of these, pseudo triple strength core lineups, your mana pools are pretty lackluster. Your spells can be equally as important. Diffusal can absolutely do some heavy lifting here in the early game. Rune denied from a boar. GPK will have to settle for some tower damage as Malreen pulls ahead off the stacks, man. This is classic mid Beastmaster gameplay. You got that one nice gank with the power rune that he did get, and then straight in the jungle, clears through all the stacks before any contest comes through. He is giga farmed right now.
You fought and died with honor.
Great bites out of smoke. Let's see what they do with that, because Malreen has headed back to base and he's going to heal up right as his TP comes up, and he has another 12 seconds to roar. So I imagine you clear out this mid lane, and then you and the Snapfire go from there.
You have really good single target focus from a decent range. You don't want to go into BB.
Oh, nice cookie play. Crit. He'll get the solo on save and an extra bit of damage on GPK. Very nice.
Big plays coming out on this mid lane. That's going to finish his arcane boots. Nice little pickup in XP as well. Level 7 3/4 on this snap.
Yeah, massive level difference between the two.
I don't even know where he found all these levels, because he made the one move top, it didn't really work. He abandoned bottom early.
I think he probably shared some of the experience from the stacks. Yeah.
I mean, it's a huge level difference. And these are the two playmakers for the squads. Almost level 8, and this Hoodwink is still level 4 for save. Incredibly sacrificial game from him.
It is also part of the MO of Falcons, because they have these strong laning cores that are rather tanky. They've been able to just leave them alone in lane.
Oh, yeah.
And, say the Beastmaster, for example, doing those clears, the stacks, Snapfire sitting in mid, soaking up experience. Snake King will be run down here. Bushwhack tries to give him some extra armor, but it's not good enough. It does give the heads up to his carry, who is able to get away from all that nonsense.
Nice little connection for the Pangolier. I mean, you got to remember, this is an Empower lineup, and they have good Empower targets, not the pseudo Empower ones.
They do, yeah.
This Pango Magnus duo is just nasty. It's a combination OG love to run. Channel your inner tops in here on the main stage, and might just make top 3.
Malreen, a regen rune, and 1,000 gold left to that point booster. Meanwhile, Pure, he's having a great time.
Oh, this is the best early game he's had.
Seriously.
It's amazing for him. And he's just going to pick up the farm pace from here. And the flip side of that is, I say this very rarely, but it is ATF coming out of lanes the poorest.
Yeah.
Not something he likes to see, not his usual play style, so he'll have to make it up with some cheap utility here. He's looking at like Yule's Blink. He can play the fights for his other 2 cores and catch up that way, but it's going to be slow from him. Smars really got punished on that lane from the Warlock pick. That was its job. It did that, and now you get to hold on to its ult for the right fights. If
they really want that Pango. This is where that smoke was going to come into play. The arena into a GPK. Can he get ahead of it? The spear, it stops the Rolling Thunder, sure, but now you don't have a stun to stop it the second go around. GPK will slow down Amar, do a little damage before he rolls on out of there. So the arena kisses combo does not come out.
Didn't get the cookie connection they were looking for. That's a tough kill regardless. You just don't know where that Warlock is. You can drop a rock, interrupt if they really needed it. ATF's game continues to be a little slow here.
Well, Skeeter, he's got to his Battle Fury, so he's feeling fine, and he will likely start pulling ahead of this Dragon Knight if things stay calm.
I mean, it is always scary to go even or lose early game slightly to the Magnus lineup.
You think that's scarier than going even against a troll lineup?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Magnus at TI, man, this hero can do work. People play a little more scared. They get caught off a little more easily. How many games have we seen Magnus pull ahead, right? I don't even have to name the players that have won that Aegis on this hero for everybody to know who I'm talking about.
I guess the way I see it, though, they are such a stun-oriented lineup. If this game goes late, I think the Troll is kind of unstoppable. Like, he's going to have that Battle Trance strong Dispel, right?
It's a strong Troll game. You are right. There's not a lot that prevents the Troll doing what he wants to do in the fight. It's just a matter of can you survive it and push through it with the scaling on your cores. I will say Skewer in that high ground defense. Like, what is there to stop the Skewer play? It's pretty much the Roar interrupt. You have to be really on point. There's no Rubik in this game. There's no one dying to just drop it.
Amar, he's immediately going to break the smoke. He's got a shield rune, too, to help tank the damage. Immediately uses the Arena Spear on Miro, and with the kisses, try and take him down. He actually used the RP to try and protect himself, that final glob. It's not going to do it. Maybe they've got a spear. The bonds is great. It hits a lot of these heroes. Can they put the damage in, though? Especially with the extra life on Maureen. They do not want to be fighting into this Beastmaster with the Ags. That means GPK, he's going to roll on out of here. They've already lost one hero, and they've given up the Roshan. These were heavy losses to BB Team. They cannot afford for GPK's game to slow down much more.
That could have been an amazing fight for them. 4-man bonds off that flank in the river, but the Roar comes out of the Pangolier, stops all the damage in its tracks. The counter is working for Falcons right now, and Maureen, he just had such a fast game. You're able to push.
And the Troll, he already used his Battle Trance, plus he wasn't the one to take the Aegis. A cookie saves him.
That is close to ticking out there, 70 HP. Maureen looking for his own maneuver back here, but no Roar available. Pretty limited catch potential. Get the D-ward around the pit as well. Very successful objective-based move for Falcons. They're not completely snowballing this game like we saw previously, but they are controlling the pace right now. You still got to get this tier 1 bottom. I can't believe this tower's still up, actually. I mean, that shows how poor of a laning phase ATF had. This tower is normally just gone by default. You have to use this Aegis to clear out the junk down here.
Yeah, Pure has been able to just dragon form off cooldown and play in both on the tower and farming those ancients, but move to the other side of the map. Falcons will finally take the safe lane tower. They also took the mid tower at the same time thanks to the Chen. I mean, the Chen's start going to be impactful. He's got the drums. Once you get the mech, it's going to be a lot of early game. BB Team, they're going to be reliant on Miro to separate the big team fight that Falcons has. He needs his Blink Dagger badly.
Especially if the towers start getting sieged. That's your best defense mechanism in combination with the Pango Warlock team fight. Be very interesting to see when Falcons decide to group up this game, because grouping up can cost you a lot if that fight goes wrong. You almost rather just split the map, but then you're splitting the map against the Empower farmers. Feels a little bad in itself. You really have to make these moves count when you combine the Beastmaster and the Mars here. Try and take away BB's space. Like, that's the biggest factor right now. If you can take camps away from their Empower farmers.
Amar, he still gets the arena on Pure. Kisses, Roar, so much damage, man. Pure doesn't stand a chance. Still though, BB Team, if they could get some sort of skewer RP, they have a chance to punish, but no. The Rolling Thunder doesn't hit. Amar is able to blink it out, and that was an Arcane Rune use too, so the arena is not going to be on cooldown for long.
GPK just messed up the roll in there, just didn't get in there in time. Awkward space to fight for that Pangolier, and your DK's dead no matter what. This is not a lineup that really wants to react to Falcons jumping one of your big damage dealers. You have the blink on the Magnus, so you have a little turnaround potential, but that's the strength of the kisses in this early game. Once that hero's pinned, once he's stunned, he's pretty much dead. Even if you go in and counter initiate, the damage is going to be done.
A lane ward, Miro. He could have gone for that Snapfire, opted against it.
This lineup's picking up steam. This is where Chen starts to feel really scary.
All right, just flat out RP him. They do finally pull the trigger on that one. I'm sure Crit realizes, yeah, there's some sort of lane ward. He's already pinging it out.
That'll get the job done. There is an RP connection. Slow this pace down, take at least one of these heroes off the map.
I think there is a lot of weight here on Miro's shoulders. He's got to continue to find pickoffs like that, and not just with an RP, but Amar, he's already struck first. Got the pin right next to Skeeter. You could not ask for a better setup if you're the carry troll.
I intercepted that move perfectly. I think they were heading towards Pure, but they'll take the Magnus for sure. ATF, he's not done.
Amar's crazy, man. He's just blinking into 1v2. There was no upside to that. He just wanted to taunt Pure.
I mean, the upside is you send a message. Maybe they start thinking they have vision there.
The real vision is in the triangle. They do know about it. Dragon Tail stops Amari. Doesn't actually hit the spear into the trees. But they do have good control of the area. Tower is fall.
This is how you're going to build a lead. Take the camps away from BB's cores. There's a little rat action happening off the Helmet Dominator from the Magnus, but that's about it. They cannot afford to lose too many of these ancient spawns before you just have to take the fight straight up. That's what Falcons want, fighting into the Chen, into the BKB troll. This Chen is going to give you a lot of auras to play with. It's going to buff up the EHP across the board. And an easy Tormentor cleanup for this troll.
And Crit, who already bought out his shard, yeah, so Akor had an opportunity to get it. And Falcons, they roll real well on the 50-50. Amar's going to get the shard, and we'll see if he can hit the two-man spear.
Absolutely can find some two-man spears in this game. I mean, this Pango is a great target, no BKB. The Magnus BKB is going to be a long ways away. Especially if you can catch some of these supports in the arena.
All right, BB team, feels like it's about time for them to strike back. Pure has his BKB. So he could deal with the overwhelming damage that Falcons is throwing his way, as long as he doesn't get chain stunned. And he can stand up to the troll, but what about his backline? The two supports, and there it is!
Beautiful.
He got the shard, and it immediately pays off with a two-man spear. Now they're gonna catch Pure. No, wait. A skewer back into the tier 2. RP to lock him down underneath this tower. Amar in trouble. They can try and give him what heals they can. Not good enough. Skeeter, he pops his ultimate, but that's a Dragonite. It's a pretty tanky hero. The help of Malrine, though, the BKB does not allow him to stand tall. Malrine gets through that BKB with a Primal Roar.
Once the Beastmaster there, that fight is over. Nice connection with the RP on the Mars, but that's the downside of using it on one hero. Falcons play these tri-core lineups. It's going to free up the fight for the other two. You just go in, pick your mark, find the big kill on this Dragon Knight. First BKB usage, not netting a positive result for Pure here. Starting to lose some map control with this Empower lineup as Falcons build a substantial lead. And again, a lot of it's on the supports here. Just so much utility coming in to back up this front line. This is exactly how they like to play and build an advantage. You have to either match it or find ways to kill their supports first. And so far, it's just been the other way around. It's ATF finding your backline, taking your control out of the fight. I don't think GPK can do it alone. I don't think this Pango can go in, find the Chen, and just bring him down 100-0 in a timely manner. Especially against the Roar. Maybe later on you have some Lincolns, some nonsense like that. It's a different story. But right now, this Beast protects the backline, and the backline protects the front line. Formation from Falcons is hard to break.
Well, it looks like BB team is going to just have to play defense for the foreseeable future, which is fine. I mean, they've shown multiple times on both the road to TI and here on the main stage itself that they are more than capable of making comebacks.
There's only so much defense you can play, though. I mean, this series has felt like 3 games of defense.
That's true.
At least with Magnus, it's, you know, it fits the setup of the hero. This hero is very good at playing a defensive style. Gives you scale confidence, gives you high ground defense potential, but that also means potentially giving up a lot of Roshans.
Yes, and Falcons did set the pace very early on. They took a super fast Roshan.
Already up.
Radiant side, 23 minutes, second Rosh.
Yeah, this is why you take that early. So if BB are just going to turtle, if they're going to play a strong defensive game, you just take the biggest objectives away from them and you accelerate out of control. Here's a smoke designed to get that pick off into that play. Would love to find GPK here.
The scan behind the tower doesn't find GPK. Falcons still go looking anyway.
Surprised they didn't jump the base there.
Don't find him there. Now another ward placed behind the tier 2 to see if he'll poke his head out in the mid lane. Somehow GPK is dodging all of these plans from Falcons.
He has not died in this game yet. He has no plans on dying right now. Could just go straight into the pit, though. Like, you don't need a kill to force this objective. You have BKB on the Mars. Amar has recovered really nicely in this game. This gives you the confidence to just force the play. unlikely BB contest. You would have to get this Magnus somewhere close in the vicinity and find a big RP. I mean, your lineup is great around the pit. There's no denying that. It's very tempting to contest this.
Rainbow TPs, all the BB team. They're going to come down here. The Roshan roars, and Falcons will back away after the roar. They smoke up. They want to get that initiation first. It's going to break on Malrine. GPK with his fresh blink dagger. He blinks backwards, trying to deal with the boars. But Amar, he found the spear. No way, it got interrupted. The roll-up goes out, and GPK has a chance. Can he get off the Rolling Thunder? Can he roll away out of this? Now with the golem being dropped. No, he got blocked out by Skeeter. He rolled right into the troll, and the troll locks him down.
What can Pure do?
Down, another arena. Amar, he's trying to protect against Pure. Against the right click. Skeeter dodged away from that. Wait for the spear. Now the stun is there, and they can finish him off with ease. Falcons kite away from the big Dragon Knight beautifully. Thanks to, in part, Amar's initiation, the follow-up there from Malrine, there was just not much GPK could do.
Rolled right into the hands of Skeeter. That's a death sentence. This troll during BKB is so good against your lineup right now. And he has the sustain to back him up. You're just never going to burst him down. You have to be able to win that long fight. And that means landing an RP on multiple heroes. That spear just forced so much chaos out of this BB team lineup. Miro feels like he has to throw it out based on the troll running in, but just not the best target you want because he's always going to get spells off here.
Yeah, GPK, I mean, what a beautiful reaction to get the roll up there in the first place, but it's just, he's stuck in a situation. He's countered by too many heroes. There's two different BKB piercing disables that are going to go through that Rolling Thunder.
Just no way to take that fight when Amar gets the jump. Like, that's what these fights are coming down to. You have to either land a massive RP or get the jump of your own, and Falcons are always one step ahead of you. They're playing really well right now, really fast.
A second Aegis, and this time a banner. Potentially for a high ground push, but as you said, BB team, you're going to be pushing into a Magnus.
Yeah, but look at the ores and the utility they're getting up right now. Mech, Vlad's Drum, Cobalt Cup, done on the Chen.
Okay.
Solar Crest plus, well, Blink Dagger flying in for crit.
Got a little ice armor in there, plus
all the creep auras.
If you could get the pick off on the Magnus, if you could just get a free high ground push, what a world it would be for Falcons. Malrine finds that opening. Will Falcons push it?
This is escalating too fast for the pace that BB want right now. And the push is coming. Falcons are not going to wait. They are not going to extend this game. They're going to make you find an opening.
23 seconds left.
Just harassing Pure.
Yep. Seeing if he could get a BKB out of Pure, seeing if he could slow him down. But with the banner and another 12 seconds, I mean, the troll is just demolishing buildings. They try and slow him down as best they can.
So many buffs behind him right now. And no chance without the Magnus. Miro backup still doesn't have BKB though. So all you can do is give up a rack.
Oh, they have a scan on Pure. Pure, a BKB does not guarantee safety. He's going to be roared up. Now he's going to be pinned. It's too many chain stuns. He's gone.
What a scan, man. Absolutely on point. Falcons, they can taste victory right now in this game 3.
Falcons knew exactly the kind of player Pure is. He's going to try and push his limits, especially when he's behind in the game. He likes to play on the enemy side of the map. He likes to cut waves. And Falcons knew after he took that mid tower, he was not going to back up. He was going to keep sticking around, trying to play greedy, trying to play for more farm. And that will be his undoing, at least on that life. Still, BB team, they have a chance. We haven't seen them in a 5-man high ground defense, but we may never see that happen if they continue to get picked off.
Losing Wisdom Shrine to the Chen right now. Rough stuff. Do finish up the BKB on the Magnus. That's your hope for this next fight. All eyes on Miro. He can try and land a big ultimate. They're going to need it. This was a brutal Aegis period for BB team. Such a net worth swing off of this one objective. Falcons just splitting the map, continuing to scale up, and this is why this is why I would never want to play against Beastmaster in this meta. The hero does a lot in the early game, he does a lot in the mid game, he does a lot around the objectives, and then his scale is just insane. You go in, you get to this late game, you can potentially get double roar up with a refresher. You just put both into the enemy carry. You're just going to be sitting there for almost 10 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like this hero has evolved to something different. He used to be picked up because, oh, it was an aura and a zoo hero, right? And then, oh, maybe this BKB piercing disable is going to be good. But now it's just flat out a damage dealer. It's just carries through team fights by itself. And as you go late, it's still helping out this troll. This attack speed buff is allowing the troll to get to those max fervor stacks nice and quick. We're going to see that happen again as he assaults a tier 3 with 70 seconds left on the Aegis.
That's the crazy part. You still have a minute here. This Aegis period has felt like forever.
Miro, he's got to do something wonderful here. And it may have to be more than just getting a skewer back on the troll. He's going to start with the troll. Skewer back there. Immediately going to be roared up, though. He's in trouble. They can't afford him to die right this, but it's just going to be a chain stun. An easy follow-up from Amar and a second life now for Skeeter. GPK rolls through him. But when the Rolling Thunder is down and you don't have the Magnus, what is going to stop this troll?
And guess what? Refresher already done for Omar. He has a second arena if he really wants to throw it out here.
The dragon form isn't going to last for much longer. And frankly, it's not much of a threat as is. A dragon tail goes out and a double spear. That is sick. Puts him right into the melee barracks. They drop the golem in response, and Falcons say, okay, we got something else out of you.
That was a big bonds that landed on a lot of heroes. They are respecting what that spell can do right now.
Another one goes out, this time catching Save, as his ultimate will push him back, perhaps out of danger from Skeeter. But the buildings, there is no retreat for them.
Magnus is back, still has BKB and RP available.
Smoked up, but they can't get there in time. Falcons have already taken the objectives and backed away.
Just so clean. Didn't even end up using that Mars refresher. Still have Troll BKB. So much in the tank.
Two lanes of barracks down by 30 minutes. BB team, they've had some steep hills to climb before. This one's beginning to look like a cliff. Playing up on the high ground. Playing up in the triangle, hoping that Falcons will gift them an opportunity at a pickoff or maybe even an easy team fight, but Falcons will just play to their side of the map, play for that overwhelming advantage that they have played to so many times in the past. This has been Falcons' MO from this year to last, where when they get an advantage, they are willing to slow down the game and just build that advantage more and more and more. Taking more Tormentors, taking more Roshans, farming more neutrals until a 20k gold lead becomes a 40k gold lead.
Just get the refresher on the beast. That's going to be all you need. I think the one hope for BB team is the DPS that Pure can output when he's empowered. If he gets Daedalus up, there's a real chance that he can just chunk these heroes down with Empower on top of the burst damage. But if you have a refresher Beastmaster with double roar to put into him, no defensive capability against that, I don't know how you stand in that fight and output that DPS when there's just so much stun to disable facing you. Unless you jump this Beastmaster first. I mean, that is the dream. And that is something the Falcon should never let happen. It should always be the Mars or the Troll as that point of contact. Still is getting to this Daedalus. I mean, that is going to be your best item to try and turn this game around as Falcons continue to just progress this lead, near 30,000 gold lead. And that refresher on the Beastmaster already done.
Yeah. Doesn't even need his boots. Puts him in the backpack. He's got a haste rune in his bottle. They're going after Pure.
Oh, Pure. Done.
This could be the game, just done and dusted. A BKB might save you from the kisses, but it will not save you from this troll.
Yes. He used ult.
I'm not gonna push with it. Feel like he could have buyback potential. I mean, Roche can spawn in 30, so if you go, you have to go hard here.
Looking for that second pickoff. They bypass the lane ward. Look to get a ward inside the base. Looking for that opening, and it spots the two supports. The spear whiffs, but the arena, it still lands. And Skeeter, he will calmly walk into the arena to take out one of those supports. GPK does what he can. He takes out the Chen with his Rolling Thunder and does manage to swashbuckle back up to the high ground.
Nice find from GPK to even this out and slow down the push. That was a sick high ground ward. If that spear lands, might just be the game. Fight gets stalled. Falcons get repelled here.
And I don't think Falcons, knowing them, playing into the high ground in the first place when Roshan is about to be up.
Yeah,
you don't do that too often. I feel like it took very little. They were always going to back up at some point in time to make sure they secure Roshan. The last thing you want to do is throw on the high ground and give BB team the opportunity at a comeback.
Especially when you control so much of the map and you know they have to contest this objective. It's his third Roche at 35 minutes.
They're walking into a landmine. There is so many wards around this jungle area.
No Chen at the fight, though. If you take it right now, none of those auras.
Miro, oh, his smoke is the one to break. The one initiator that BB team has. The opportunity of surprise is gone. They're going to have to play for the Roshan on the other side of the map. Fortunately, there is that. It will kind of reset. They can play on their outpost. Don't think they're going to have too many buybacks to work with, though.
I mean, you also got to keep in mind, both side lanes have been taken here. It's a lot of map pressure going into the base.
Certainly.
Somebody has to show, and if somebody has to show, that is a gank opportunity. Falcons can just be ultra patient here.
Maybe Miro can get to his Axe, though. If Falcons are patient enough.
They're just going to go Roche. They see heroes in BB's base. They're going to threaten the Roche. They're going to make you come out of base to fight them, and that's exactly what they want right now.
And Pure, as always, off to some adventure on the enemy side of the map.
He just wants his Daedalus. You get that, you have a chance. It's not a good one, but you at least have some damage to play with.
Katomi playing the drums for the crowd. Malrine has drums of his own. Four-man smoke up from Falcons. Surprising that Amar is not the one in that smoke. Another arcane rune.
I mean, yeah, this is like a defensive smoke. You're just waiting if they come into you with this Roche sitting up right now. BB are not contesting it. They don't contest it. Just go in the pit.
Yeah.
No reason to make this game complicated right now. That's going to be a refresher shard Roche. Downside for Falcons is they're so farmed, they already have the refresher, so all of this will likely just go to Skeeter here. And it will.
Okay. This is not a five-man squad that is pushing into you. The number of refreshers they have. There's so many heroes here. BB team are trying to play on their high ground ward. Falcons know all about it. They pinged it earlier. They want this outpost first. Before they walk into this vision, they want to make sure they have the opportunity. They already found Miro. Not good. BB team, they have the buyback on him, and it's going to have to be used here. Amar fighting for his life, does manage to get the arena walls up, and Pure, well, there's the RP. Can it save Pure's life? He's trying to do damage to Skeeter, but it looks pathetic, man. They can't do anything. A second arena goes out surrounding the BB team, and there is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It is going to be Falcons. Witness me, says Amar, as he triumphs in the upper bracket. He will claim a podium finish here at the International.
This team is real scary to go up against right now. They have cheese picks, they have their strats, they have an incredible laning phase. They can play slow, but they can also play fast. They put that on display in this series. You give them the heroes like the Chen or the Beastmaster, they will run tempo on you. They will go high ground early. This is kind of a myth that this team will always just wait for that 60-minute mark.
That's true.
It's just dependent on how well that early game goes. And man, they played such strong early games in this series. I don't think BB won a single lane.
نديرو بارتي برك تاع هكذاك. 8:30 هذاك هو ساعة. خبيها حتى يجوا ضياف ولا تعرفي باللي يوم جايين.
Prepare for battle.
This way. I'll find him. Over there.
بس في الحالة دي الفلوس دي كلها هتبقى بتاعتها أو تقعد في الشقة، ده قرارها برضه. ممكن بعد أسبوع نديها فرصة بس نفكر. أنت كده تعوض. أنت بترد من بيتنا؟ لا ده حكم محكمة مفتوح مش أنا. عموما لو الحكم مش عاجبك ممكن تطعن عليه، بس نصيحة مني شوف محامي كويس. ماشي يا عم. برضه ضال. وأنت يا هان مبسوطة يا وأنت جايبة البوليس ترد من بيتنا أنا وأخوكي؟ حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكي. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكي.
30 seconds to battle.
ممنوع. اخلاصي. Here are two pictures. One is your locker. The other is a garbage dump in the Philippines. Can you tell which?
The battle begins.
On the move. I follow the trail. On the hunt. Yes. Repositioning. On the move. I'm under attack. Fever. I'll find them. A lead. With pleasure. Footprints. My blades grow thirsty. 5 enemies, 5 bounties.
My bad.
Axes
Level
and
2.
blast.
Level 2.
This way. My blades will do the talking. Stalking. I follow the trail.
هي
By authority of the realm, I shall hunt them down. Repositioning. I follow the trail. I feed. Yes. I'll find them. A lead. My blades will do the talking. Cut him up. Stalking. It worth the effort. This way. On the hunt. On the move. Slice is nice. Over there. Is that broken twice?
Hey, no.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under
Follow the
attack.
trail. Footprints.
Your middle tower is
5
under attack.
enemies, 5 bounties. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Your top tower is under
My
attack.
blades grow thirsty. Feed my blade. I'll find them. Slice is nice. Find what you can buy on the hunt. Yes.
Aha.
Eat them grow.
قريبة طيب.
Blades grow thirsty. Repositioning. My blades will do the talking. I find killing spree.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It was just business before. Now it's personal. I'll find and feed my blade. Footprints. Killing spree. Stalking. On the move. Over there. I'll enjoy this.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You can't fight what you can't see. 5 enemies, 5 bounties.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Is that a
Hey, no.
twig I spy?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Over there. I fade from sight. Footprints. Stalking.
دين راسته.
My blades grow thirsty. Unseen. I'll find them. I follow the trail. Repositioning. Is that a broken twig I spy? On the move. Yes. My blades will do the
Every
talking.
coin helps.
5 enemies, 5 bounties. You can't fight what you can't see.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I follow the trail.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
5 enemies. Reposition.
Your middle tower.
Come towards me, come towards me.
Over there. On the move. This way. Yes. I fade from
Your
sight.
top tower is under attack.
My blades will do the talking. Stalking. I'll find them. I'm under attack. 5 enemies, 5 bounties.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
My blades will do the talking.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Thank you.
My blades grow thirsty.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Stalking.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Is that a broken twig I
تبا.
spy?
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's courier has been killed. structures are fortified.
Over there. I'll find them. Repositioning. I follow the trail. A lead.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Over there. Yes. But you can't hide. Footprints. I'll find them. I'm not. 5 enemies, 5 bounties. Is that a broken twig I spy?
Your top tower
follow
is
the
under
trail.
attack.
My blades grow
Your top tower has fallen.
this way. Haste. On the move. I'll find them. Feed my blade. Repositioning. A lead. My blades will do the talking.
Head back.
Is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Find them. Find them. Stalking. My blades will do the talking. I follow the trail. Repositioning. Five bounties.
The enemy's top tower is fallen.
شنوب.
Yes. This way. You can't find what you can't see. My blades grow thirsty. Holy shit! Broken twig I spy. Over there. Yes. Repositioning. I'll find them. This way. Is that a broken twig I spy? Footprints.
is under attack.
This way. Stalking. Footprints. Repositioning.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Look at it go! I follow the trail. My blades grow thirsty. Just another notch on my bummer.
Get back, get back.
Repositioning. Over there. On the hunt. 5 enemies, 5 bounties. A lead. Dead or alive.
Dire
Can't fight what you
structures are
can't
fortified.
see. My blades will do the talking. Is that a broken twig I spy? Footprints. I follow. Blades grow thirsty.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well played.
نسيت باللي عنده لا.
Killing spree!
Positioning. Stocking. I'm under attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
But now, my blades grow thirsty.
is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen. Your middle barracks has fallen.
Reposition.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
I'll find him. Over there.
Your ancient is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your ancient is under attack.
Slice is nice. Killing spree!
Dire victory.
Defeated!
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. هذا المشاكل اليوم حصلت في التبقية، وهذا مبادرات الأسرع معاذير معاذير من الشاديين ومن الهروب. عندي سعر المعروبة هذه هي قلبت بداية الفجر هلا. بدأت سعر من الهروبة من هروب واحد وعشرين واحد وعشرين من الجادين ثلاثة وكاتلين واحد. يا اخوان الحمد لله غير.
نهاية هذه المباراة التدخل هنا كان من وشمعة مهدي على مرهم يفشل. هل يصيب أم يخيب؟ وخلد يصيب، وبأي طريقة يأتي بالهدف الثاني، وبأي طريقة يأتي بالهدف الثاني. وخلد بالطريقة. نهاية هذه المباراة التدخل هنا كان من وشمعة مهدي على مرهم يفشل. هل يصيب أم يخيب؟ وخلد يصيب، وبأي طريقة يأتي بالهدف الثاني، وبأي طريقة يأتي بالهدف الثاني. وخلد بالطريقة. نهاية هذه المباراة.
السلام عليكم. خافنا اللي راه معطيه من شوفالي باب الواد كاينه اكسيدو سيمي راهو مقلب في فريفالو. So on behalf of His Excellency, on behalf of Nick Khan, WWE President, who is the driving force of this deal,
جماعة التفليش ديروا بالكم، بس احنا جايين نفلش وقال الجيران طلع ما عندهم حايم. غطينا الغطا.
Tyler Robinson, the alleged shooter who shot and killed Charlie Kirk, is he a Muslim? No. Is he an immigrant? No. Already people were giving me death threats and blaming Muslims, calling for Muslim countries to be bombed, not even knowing who the shooter was. And now that you found out that he is a white Caucasian born in America, Utah citizen, are you going to call for America to be bombed? Are you going to call for Utah to be bombed? Now that you know that from his neighbor's own admission, he used to go with his family to church, the LDS Latter-day Saints, commonly called Mormons, are you going to blame all Mormons or all Christians? No, and you shouldn't.
Have you ever seen smoke in a random fire like this? It's got a lot of heat. It's been burning for a while. How deep does it go? Dude, it goes deep. It goes real deep. It does actually smell really good. It is hot. Like, it's got ash down here. This is the weirdest thing we've ever seen. This is all hot coal. No, there's something on fire underground. This could be why we got wildfires, unless this is an old coal.
10
I can't
seconds
see.
remaining.
There is no wildfire activity around here.
seconds remaining.
Have you ever seen smoke in a ring of...
Si vous êtes quelqu'un.
When I reclaimed and reabsorbed my chakra from Kabuto, his intel was transferred into me as well. He thoroughly investigated the 6 of you that had been attached to Sasuke. I possess the DNA of those 4 too, since I love collecting and storing knowledge. Suigetsu, Jugo, take care of the remaining 2. Okie dokie, Lord Orochimaru, you got it. Reanimation Jutsu! You go! Yes, they who are all-knowing.
What if I told you you didn't have to study for your chemistry test tonight? Why? Because I found this. Cool. But how do you know we're going to get the same test? I checked. We've been taking the same ones all year. And teachers call us lazy? I know. Well, thank you. Hold on now. I ain't just giving it away.
Prepare for battle.
$5.
It was in the bag when I walked on
If I get another E, my mom will kill me. I don't just sell tests. I bring families together.
Bags are of little consequence in the expense of the cosmos.
You look beautiful.
Shut up and kiss me.
Would you like to explain why this was on the copy machine?
Hey, you go let that there.
Did your brothers and Tim said it was you?
Huh? But I only left that because you came in the coffee room and I had to hide.
What exactly did you see?
Battle
Fox is impressed.
Well, I don't want
30
you talking about
seconds
this.
to battle.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't even know what I saw.
All right then.
All right. What if I told you you didn't have to study for your chemistry test?
That's good.
أبو فايز وعليكم السلام. أنا آسف.
Feel me. Darkness stalks.
يكون راح.
Indubitably.
علاش ما صايرش لما تكلم أبو فايز؟
By the power of Goroth. At my command. Karabos. I'm under attack.
تعي خو. تعي خو. تعي على حمار قد هاك.
Your top tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
وين شافني؟ حرام.
Words of power. Killing spree. Double kill. My flame lights your trail.
اوه عدين باباكم قاعد. وين
Your top tower is under attack.
Summoned forth.
Your top tower is under attack.
I go.
Your top tower is
عدينا.
under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Damage empowers me.
come might come down.
Your top tower is under attack.
On the move. I flow on. The shadow passes. By the power of Goroth.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
I command it.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
A new chapter in my black grimoire. Indubitably.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
At my command.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Indubitably.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I go. Encircling dark.
Dire's courier has been killed. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
By my demon staff. Carabos, Caracas. Indeed. Mine.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Double kill! Under pain of death.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
By the power of Goroth.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
By the power of Gorus. Encircling. I'm under attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
At my command.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
The lesson
Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
like this, but
Never give up. Hear my word. The gyre of evil takes you.
هيا اوكي.
Roshan has fallen to the Raven. Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Dyer's structures are fortified.
Summoned forth. A path integral to victory. By the power of Gorath. Summoned forth. Fear me. I go. Holy shit! Axes, please! Avowed. Hear my word. Pleased. Summoned forth. At my command.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh, yes. Indubitably. Not yet. By the power of Gorath. Axes, pleased!
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
As you suggest. Wave advances. Holy shit!
Your
Axes,
bottom barracks are under
pleased!
attack. Dyer's structures are fortified.
Indeed. Pipsqueak. Fear me. Unhallowed ground. Caracas. Dark litany. Sworn of shadows. Indeed. Avowed. Indeed. Karakazan. Oh, yes. Indubitably. Darkness heals you. Kar Korzan.
is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen. Your top tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your middle barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Holy shit! Axes, please!
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Be wary. Be cautious.
Radiant structures are fortified. tower has fallen. Your middle barracks are under attack.
Golden ones, light my way.
I command it. I go. Indeed. Summoned forth. By the power of Goroth. Be it. The desire of evil takes you. From the shadows. Karakazan.
Has fallen. The enemy now has magnificent. Your middle tower is under attack.
Holy shit! Attack. Shakarakas. Core
Voice returns.
Zan Korabos Kor Koramord. Haste. Indeed. Encircling dark. Hear my word.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ah.
Indubitably. I go.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your ancient is under attack.
Circling dark. So, a new chapter in my black noir. I go. Zam Garabos. Summoned forth. Avowed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Indubitably. Darkness keep.
Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the ring. Your ancient is under attack. Dire's curse has been killed. Your ancient is under attack. middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Your enemy is under attack. Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack.
Pitched battle. Chaos crashing.
Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack.
No account in my ledger. I command it. Indeed.
Your ancient is under attack.
Double kill!
Your ancient is under attack.
Triple kill!
Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack.
Double kill!